All right, guys. Trying to stay on top of these updates. So the other night, I posted a video about the mounts not working. Well, I did some research and some other things, and the mounts are actually, if you read the small note for advanced adapters, it says it's only to be used with the Dodge transmission, which means automatic unless you put an NV in it, which those are 2 to 3 inches longer. So it would actually put the mount plates to the frame rail where they're supposed to be. But in my case, I was using stock location for the transmission, which right now the transmission is in the mount location. So I actually have the plates on here backwards. This side is supposed to be on the passenger side. Well, I'm going to cut this section off because it's only there because the original location put it on the curve of the frame, so it gives you an additional welding point. But if I cut this off and trim the rear a little bit, since the steering shaft support is in the way, it will allow me to mount the plate completely flat against the frame rail. And this side I don't have a problem with, but I am going to cut this off, I think, and see if I can get it close. I'm going to start with this side since this is the troublesome side. But firewall, I need to do some more massaging, if you will. I took a sledgehammer, and beat the transmission tunnel right at the firewall. But if you can see, trying to get down here. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it or not. The light's kind of bright. You can see a little Sharpie I have marked right there. I need to beat that all the way down around. It's not really, I don't really need to beat it that far out, but it is touching the head slightly. So if I beat that enough to give me 3/8 to 1/2 inch clearance, I think I'll be okay. Like I said, transmission's in the correct location, so the drive shafts should work, and everything else should be smooth. It looks like I'm going to have plenty of room for the headers, which I haven't bought yet, but since they're going to be block hung headers, they have a good 8 inches on that side and even more on this side. So I don't see that being a real problem. So I'm probably going to start cutting those this week sometime and get one of my friends over here to weld it up, since I don't have a welder in my garage yet. I think that's all I got right now. When I place the engine in there, I guess as a tip, obviously you're going to support the engine from the center once you get it in there, and I actually moved the chain to the front at one point to change the angle a little easier than trying to jack up the entire thing, because I'll start lifting the midpoint where the transmission meets the engine rather than just the front of the engine. So that's a tip. I don't know if it's actually going to help you or not, but all right. Well, wish me luck. I'll get to it again later.